Hey guys, Tales of Turam here again. We're going to be doing a session with Haha Got Him, otherwise known as Big Shot, just simply because the last time we did a session with him, my internet cut out about an hour and 57 or so minutes into the recording. We're going to be continuing with what he was doing because we already did a session with Pedric and Zeus's characters. I'm not unmuting him because he was trying to tell people of how to make some biological weapons every time I would start the recording. So I'm going to keep him muted for about a good another 30 seconds. Yeah. So. Sorry, I'm just trying to fill the void there. Big Shot's probably fucking laughing his ass off over here in the background. We got 6 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, release the hounds.
First off, I just want to say, it wasn't biological weapons.
Okay.
No, if it was biological weapons, it'd be like, next time you get...
Mm-hmm. Continue. Continue.
Them.
Okay, continue.
Hated enemies.
Anyways.
Just like the Pilgrims did with the Indians.
Just to let you know, I kept muting you and unmuting you halfway
Damn.
through. So all they heard was something something muted. Something something muted, just like the Pilgrims
Give
did to
sick
the
blankets
Indians.
to Indians.
I see.
Give sick blankets to the homeless.
Anyways. So, let me get some music started, Good shit. Not this.
Bum.
Bum
Bum,
bum
bum.
bum 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 bum
Bum.
bum 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 bum.
La 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 la.
This is the good music, by the way.
I swear to God, if it is the same fucking playlist.
It's a different playlist. Anyways, I was wondering why my mic was peaking, but then I remembered I turned it all the way up. So I hope you guys can hear me better, because that's what I changed about my mic. I turned it up like 100%. Anyways, so we once again find ourselves traveling back to the land of Tyrellian, home of the elves, home of social intrigue and magic, the likes which the world has never seen. An ancient continent shrouded in mystery and shrouded in a fog to protect itself from the rolling bluffs to the west, down to the darkened forest in the east, or the floating islands that exist above the continent in certain areas, or even in the northern, southern reaches where we see islands separated from the main continents. The home of the elves, though I lost my train of thought here. But anyways, so we find ourselves sitting near Central East. By that I mean central point of the continent, but eastwards a little bit more. Not far enough to be considered full east. We find ourselves above the large lake. In the middle of it standing the large tree that shoots past the heavens. We find nestled just below and floating into the clouds on a very cloudy day usually. The capital city of Tirok. Though, as night approaches, very few clouds are seen in the sky this night. Where last we left off, we had seen the young, spry kobold on her own journey away from the group for a bit, speaking with some acolytes from the Temple of Celis, the Mother of Moon. Going to a few brothels and making her presence well known and aware, having found a place for hire should she need the coin. Or just to get dick down.
Hey.
We
Easy
find
there.
her traveling to a tailor's outfitter named Taylor, funny enough. as the sun begins to set and the flower dish begins to open. We then see her stopping an assassin, leaving a place known as the Soccer's Blessing, not but 30 minutes after she saw the victim enter, having had him captured by a mob of people in the district themselves. She eventually, speaking with Sakura's Blessing's proprietor, headed off towards the church in search of her rite of passage, or her passage into the church's folds. She does not know where she will fall in the church, hoping to be in the Temple of Celis rather than any of the other offshoots, such as the... what was it called? The Chamber of the Holy Maiden, or other places such as that. She returns to the chapel's... I keep saying chapel, but it's temple. The temple's outskirts, where we see this elven figure, this large, made of stone elven figure, completely stark white marble, in contrast to the grays and browns of the tree and stone around it, but having just 2 feet above this large 50-foot statue, a small moon-like orb that floats above its outstretched hand, with brass rings, painted different colors, but you could tell it's brass because of the coating of the paint having fallen off at different angles. The red and blue moons around it, as well as some strange otherworldly symbolisms unknown to the kobold who has found herself on the material plane since birth. As she had approached, she had met the older the older elf that she had spoken to earlier this day. However, garbed in different clothing. Instead of his normal priest-like vestments of white and silver, this time he wore something akin to a witch hunter's garb. Still sporting the symbol of Celis in a locket around his neck. He began to explain to Klara the entrance exam. And we will continue from there because I forgot exactly what the entrance exam was going to be for all the 3 options that I laid out for Klara, so we're going to restart from there. He said hello, blah blah blah, and then now he's going to speak again. He goes, well then, Klara,
what a stinky little goober you are.
If you are truly wishing to join, the entrance ceremony is usually held around the start of the year, so you are... He looks at his wrist. Why am I looking at my wrist? Near 12 months late. However, should you pay a fine and find yourself succeeding in our expectations for you through this new event we have planned out for you, we shall welcome you into the folds of the church itself. Now, there are 3 tests that you must partake in by the end of this next coming year. We will be allowing you to partake in one of them at the moment, to prove yourself worthy of becoming an acolyte. Well, yes, an acolyte. You must choose between a test of intelligence, a test of willpower, and a test of faith. Now, they each have their own uniqueness and difficulties, and should you fail, you may retry within 12 months' time. However, just know there is a cost to attempt to join our fold. And should you succeed, good on you. A failure, you will not receive recompense of your coin, or your donation of whatever it may have been. Is this clear to you, Klara?
Yes, sir.
Alright then. It will cost you. I want to know this out of game before I ask you, Klara. Actually, no, because that just makes it sound like I'm fucking you over. He goes, it will cost you 50 gold to attempt the entrance.
Huh. That's well, that is a number.
50 gold? Yeah, that's like an entire, let's see here. That's like an entire 3 years worth of time here in Tyrellium being able to live as a commoner.
Yes, yes, it is. I have 25
In fact,
gold.
it's more than that, but still. What?
I have 25 gold. Take it or leave it.
He looks at you.
Nah, she's not gonna say take it or leave it, obviously.
He goes, of course, if you have something worth the value or that you can add to your gold you would be granting us, we can take it as well as payment.
Allow me to check my belongings for
Didn't
just
you
one.
make gold for working at the brothel?
I thought I did, but
Yeah, you had like
you didn't give me
300
the
gold. No,
number.
you got like 300 gold from the bet.
Did I?
Oh no, that you never
Did
asked for.
I?
You never specifically asked for it, so I never gave it to you.
I did ask that you DM it to me, but you never did.
Did you?
I don't know if you were just tired. You were tired,
Oh,
yeah.
I must have been fucking tired. Yeah. They would have given you 300.
Tired of my bullshit and all that.
Yeah, they would have given
wonderful.
you 300 gold.
I will add that right now.
As you're like reaching around trying to find anything, you suddenly feel the coin purse from your not so chivalrously gotten goods.
It's plenty chivalrous.
He looks at you. So, as the sun sets, do you have the coin or anything worth value to join into the folds of Celis?
I'm gonna pull out the 50 gold. Just 50 gold, if that'll do.
Of course. And he pulls out this small wooden tray. Sorry, not wooden. This small marble tray that seems to have it's completely stark white. No pieces of, no bits of lead or whatnot in it. It's not black stained, whatnot. It's just complete stark white.
I would have thought he'd be using a collection basket, but apparently not.
It's a bowl made of white marble. It's kind of like a collection basket. And he pulls it out and he goes, "This. Place your coin in here."
I'm going to flip the coins in.
Do you do it one at a time?
No, of course not. I'm basically just throwing them all in at once.
Okay, and I need to ask you this. Are you using the coin you got from the bet, or are you using 25 of your old coins as well?
I'm using all the all the dirty money.
Okay, so as he puts the bowl out and you flick the small coin purse in, it hits the very precipice, the pinnacle of the bowl. And it almost looks like there's nothing there, but no, it looks like there's a small dome on top almost as it stops, and it begins to slowly sink into the bowl. Sorry. He looks at it as it does, and it finally disappears into the bowl. The bowl starts to shine with this purplish red color, and he looks at it. Coins made through lust. Not very.
That's why I'm applying for a church, so that I don't have to try that stuff anymore. Yeesh. Nasty.
Make me a deception check. Let me open up Valis' stat page.
Find the rolls channel real quick.
Hold on, let me see something with my brother really quickly here, because my mother's asking me to do like 15 fucking things right now. So I'll be back in a second.
Haha, I got a pretty good roll.
So, sorry, what did you roll?
26.
26. Alright, so it's going to be a sense motive check against you. And my mother might have me send my brother to the phone store in like 30 minutes, so I may have to pause the session there and then continue after we get back. But I'll let you know.
My mother had made me send my brother.
Oh no. Okay, Inquisitor Valis. Let's see. Defense, maybe? No. About. No. Offense. No. Gear. No. Skills. Yes.
Yes, it would be skills.
Where's perception at? It's not in here.
Oh, perception, I do
Perception,
believe,
okay.
is in offense for
Okay,
perception.
so this is a sense motive check, so it's a hidden roll. He looks at you, and you are deceiving, correct?
Yes.
You see his
Well,
eyes.
actually, I could.
So I will say this:
Well,
is your
you
character
did tell me.
planning no longer to work for this stuff if they join the church?
Well, if all goes well, hopefully, I won't have to turn back.
So the thing is, you're saying hopefully, which isn't a guarantee to your thought process.
That's only dire straits, basically.
Okay. You know what? I'll let you think for about 30-ish minutes because I need to go fucking take my brother now, I guess. So we'll restart this in like 30
Oh, you
minutes.
just lend him your car.
Because I don't trust him to drive my car.
I
don't
don't
think
know.
he doesn't have a license at the moment anyway. So we'll restart this in like 30 minutes and I'll be back, okay? So go ahead and think about what you're going to say and whatnot, or just do what you need to do.
Okay.
We'll be back.